Thank you for joining. Happy Wednesday. If you are here, just go ahead and say hi in the comments so that way I know you're here. As you see, I have two bottles today because 2 years. 2 years. Gotta have two bottles. Gotta have two bottles. What else would I be doing? Um, Hi, Ken. I also have the cutest piece of cake with a number 2 candle in it. Like, oh, it's my favorite cake. I don't know if I'm supposed to light the candle or not, but I had to put a candle in it because, yeah. It's also approaching my half birthday. And if anybody knows me, they know I love to celebrate everything. Hey, Max! Thank you for joining. My goodness. I'm like really excited and nervous and all the things. And yeah, so I actually have two wine selections today because it's 2 years. Not that I think I'm gonna do that every year where it's just like keep making bottles on bottles on bottles, but it's the second one. Who doesn't mind having two bottles in this one? And Michael at Total Wine and More was very helpful with me picking out my bottles. I think I'm gonna go with this one first. This one is from Spain, Barcelona, and it is 12% alcohol, 24 months bottle aging. And I'm gonna get started with this one. There we go. Just gonna open, popping bottles tonight. My actual 2-year anniversary is Saturday, the 14th, but celebrating tonight, which I'm really excited about. Let's go ahead and get bottle number 1 popped. Oop, that was a big loud pop.
Oh, it's so big.
Oh, it smells good. And both wines are woman owned, so that's a good thing. Beautiful. Those bubbles. Gotta love them. Oh, it's got great tannins. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. I had gone out with some friends on Friday for happy hour. We like to do our girl thing. Normally we do it on Thursdays, but we wanted to try a different place. And there were some cops out there. Bottle number 2. This one is from South Africa, also woman owned. There were some cops out there and they stopped and started talking to me. And my friend Liesel that was waiting with me outside while they were talking to me, we were talking about wine. And I was giving them suggestions, and the one cop goes, he's like, she has a whole YouTube. You have to go subscribe if you want all of the information, which I thought was funny. But they were really cool. They were really interested in wine. And I was telling them, I said, one of the best ways that you can do it is to go to Total Wine and More and do the classes because you get multiple tastings at one time. I think it's like 5, 6 of them, depending on the day. Better to go on Saturdays because there's very little people in there because everybody makes their reservation and then not show up because it's Saturday. Let's go. I knew it. Now this one's a rosé. Cheers. I know you have to say that when you pop a bottle like that. Oh, look at the difference in the color. So this one's a brute. This one's a rosé. Very beautiful color in both. Let's see. Which one do you guys think I'm going to end up liking more, though? Believe it or not, I like the brute more. Not that the rosé is not good. It's a little drier than I would prefer for a rosé. I kind of like it a little sweeter, but it's good. It's good. It's not terrible. It's not one I won't finish because I'm gonna finish the bottle, but I'll definitely go for this one first. So I love it. I'm excited. Got 2 bottles of wine tonight. And for those that missed it, my cute piece of cake. Because I love cake, and German chocolate is my favorite. So I had to have cake. I look for any reason to eat cake. I eat cake just because the day ends in wine. But again, thank you for joining me. I'm really excited for this. It has been a really... It's been a beautiful experience doing this. 2 years. And when I say the first year felt like it was a lot of me proving things to not just other people, but to myself, showing that I can do it. Getting over the hurdles that come along with doing this, because it's not something that you could just wake up and do. There's still people that are just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're just getting up and talking to a camera. I still can't believe I get up and talk to a camera every week, but it does bring me joy. So I enjoy doing it. I think the most significant thing about me doing this is the fact that I've talked to people who I was in their same position, where it was just one of those where all I was doing was going to work, taking care of my kids, and that was my identity. So when people go, oh, well, tell me about yourself, and the first thing out of my mouth is I'm a mom. Well, that's not my identity. So coming into this has really helped me come out of my shell. It has helped me be more of an extrovert, even though I'm very much introverted and shy, except for around people that I'm comfortable with. So it takes me a while to be comfortable with people, but doing this has helped me open up so much and become less afraid to speak, I guess you can say. And I've really enjoyed doing it. I'm able to let more of my personality out, which I didn't even know I had in me, myself, until doing this more and more and more. And it's just become, I guess, motivating for myself, because I see the impact that not I don't just have on myself, but on other people as well. So it does make me really excited about that. Um, I've achieved some really great milestones in this as well. I was more consistent this year than I was the first year, and I'm very proud of myself for that. I just was telling one of my friends this week, well, this weekend, maybe it was this week, I don't know. It was one of these days, and I said I saw this quote and it really stuck with me, because I'm very emotional by nature. So it does take a lot for me to get out of my own way. And I saw this quote that said, stick to the plan, not your mood. And when I saw that and took it to heart, it really helped me to be more consistent in what I'm doing. Things are going to happen. People are going to disappoint you. Life is going to life the hell out of itself. And with me doing that and not lingering in my mood, it's helped me come out of my mood in so many ways. So it was definitely one of the bigger achievements that I can say I've had this year.
What you wrote. What you read.
For those that don't know the backstory of it, I needed an outlet of my own, and I joked about it when they told me to find my own, thing for me to do. And I kept saying, oh, I want to I want to drink wine. Well, it started as, more of a little joke because I love wine and I was drinking wine anyway, to me really looking into how to turn this into something that genuinely makes me happy.
No, you said
and when I first started doing it, it was more of an education type thing with wine, and I said it didn't feel natural. It didn't feel like something that I would want to watch myself. And my family was just like, yeah, no, it's not coming off well. And then they suggested doing it live, and I think that was the part that really got me more nervous. Was, okay, we're not pre-recording this. People are going to see whatever I say is out there for the world to see at that very moment. And it took a lot of courage to really do it. A lot of rewatching myself to see what I was saying wrong, what I was doing wrong, where I could have gone, a little better, things of that nature. And it has turned into what it is now. I've had some really amazing growth being on here. And I don't look at any of it as it was luck or anything. Like, people go, oh, you're lucky. I'm like, no, I don't really want to call it lucky. I've worked hard. I've really had to work. And I mean, I'm not working as hard as I could because, trust me, there is still a lot that I need to be more consistent with. Like, I had a very valuable lesson that was just learned 2 weeks ago when I had to back up my phone that I use for content, and lost. When I say lost, it's gone. I have no clue how to get it back. I've been talking to Apple like crazy on how to get it back because it said it was backed up and then it wasn't backed up. And yeah, it was a very valuable lesson on procrastination, not to continue to do that. So that was a major lesson for me this year. And just knowing that it's okay for me to be me and put me out there. People like me as the quirky person that I am, and I love that. So a lot of growth, a lot of evolving, a lot of self-evaluating what I can do better. And I don't take it lightly because no one has to watch me. No one has to support me at all. And it is amazing that I do have consistent support. I've had some really great guests on here as well. I think every guest that I've had has contributed something special to each episode, no matter what we were talking about. And I have really enjoyed it. You guys tell me who was your favorite guest, because I might be biased because everyone I've had on here was handpicked and special to me in different ways, I should say. Not in some way, in different ways. And I don't want to ever compromise my values. And I think that's why the guests that I've had, they're all someone that has genuinely contributed to my growth in Yana's Wine Corner. So every guest that has been on here has been special, but I'm sure you guys have your favorites. And just tell me in the comments who was your favorite, because I've gotten a lot of repeat watches. Hey, thank you for joining. Got 2 bottles today. Oh. Hey, how are you? Jay Stunna's Life was a guest on here. She is an entrepreneur in her own right. We're going to be doing some more together too, so I'm really excited for you guys to see that. But we're going to do something a little different the next time she's on here, so just stay tuned for that. I'm actually drinking 2 different varietals of Prosecco. I've got a Brut on this side, and I have a rosé on this side. Both are woman owned. This one is from South Africa, and this one is from Spain. So I'm just enjoying both because it's 2 years, so you need two bottles. Uh, got my cake with my number two candle in it. I don't know if I'm supposed to light it or not, but I had to put the candle in there. And of course, the candle's my favorite color, so that made it even more exciting. Okay, I gotta get you a bottle. That's easy. Thank you. 2 years. This is crazy. I've really been doing this for 2 years. And like I was saying, I feel like it has shaped me into the woman that I am now. And I'm better because of what I'm doing. So I'm really excited. I feel like this motivates me to do things. I have to light it and make a wish. Okay, I'll do that. Oh my gosh, the ladies are on. Hey, Jadon. 2 years did fly by. When I tell you, I was going, oh my gosh, it's really been 2 years. This has just been nothing short of amazing. And like I was saying, I don't take any of this for granted because it's people that you don't realize that are noticing you, that are noticing you. So I always say now, I will continue to step out on faith and not live in fear anymore. It is like a wine birthday. I was saying that earlier today. It's like my wine birthday, my wine versary, as I keep calling it. And it's so exciting. And I was really excited. I was kind of bummed a little bit because we didn't get a lot of people that signed up for our event. And I just had to shake it off because I said, oh, okay, I'm letting it get to me. I'm letting it affect me, and I can't do that. Got to keep going. You know, everything, it happens for a reason. We don't know what the reason is, but it's for a reason. So I had to shake that off. So, yeah, but the show must go on, as people say. Again, so Kennedy said her favorite, or Ken said her favorite guest on the show was a girl named Kennedy, which she was pretty awesome, if I must say so myself. And oh, for sure, we definitely need to try and make it either a quarterly thing, something. But no, we're gonna have it, and it's gonna be amazing, and we're gonna drink wine, and we're gonna be cute because that's what you do when you drink wine. So really exciting about that. Some production challenges that I've had. Oh man, I'm my own production challenge. I sometimes, like today, I don't know if anyone got the notification, but I accidentally went live earlier, just trying to test the stream and whatnot, make sure that the lighting was good, and I accidentally went live. So every week I have a different production challenge. I forget my mics. I've forgotten to turn on my lights before. You name it, I've done it, and all I can do is laugh at myself and continue to remind myself. And sometimes I have reminders that you're telling everybody life is life and life is lifing and crap happens, so you got to take that yourself. So it is a hard one for me to accept. Oh, you know what? Okay, so you don't drink wine because you're cute. Well, when women drink it, we are cute. But there are tons of men that drink wine. There are a lot of men in wine now. So I really want to highlight that. I do have a guest next week, which I'm really excited about. It's a black winemaker from the male persuasion. I don't know why I said it like that, but he is going to be on next week sharing his wine, a little bit about it, backstory, things like that. So I really want to encourage more men to drink wine as well, because it's not just a girl thing, and it is starting to become a little more popular amongst the male community. Dwayne Wade has wine. I featured his wine on here. James Harton, he has a really great prosecco. E40, like I said, I was really surprised with his. I did his for my Valentine episode, and it was so good. Like, if anybody knows me, they know I'm not a big fan of E40. I don't care what anybody says. It's his voice, his vernacular, all of that. It doesn't make my ears dance. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of him, but I love his wine. The wine was amazing, so I can't take that away. But there's so much to it that I feel like I want to encourage more men to drink wine because it's good, especially if your woman drinks wine. You want to drink some with her and have a good time, you know, even later after you drink the wine. See? um, Megs, you are hilarious. It's like I said, it's his voice, his vernacular. It all drives me a little bit crazy. I mean, if he's on, I don't, you know, it's not like one of those where it's like, oh my God, I hate him, I gotta turn it off. But he's not my favorite go-to, so that's just, yeah, that's just my thing. Um, I've had a lot of great collaborators do things with me, for me. Jason, who's on here, she's been a great contributor when I send her a text and tell her about an idea in my head. And a lot of times, I have an idea in my head and I'll send it out. And in my head, sometimes it's like it doesn't make sense until it all comes together. And then people are like, oh, yeah, I like it. I'll do it. Give me a day. And I get it back and then I post it. And it's like, oh, that came out really amazing. So I've had some great people supporting me this year, and it's gonna grow. It's gonna grow because everyone that's in my corner believes in me and they support me and they're willing to, you know, go the extra mile, you can say. Listener engagement has been really big for me this year. It's pushed me a little further to step out of my comfort zone. Again, I know you don't believe it, but I am shy. I am very, very much introverted unless I'm like very close with you. So this has forced me to become a little more extroverted and less shy. And it still takes me a little minute to warm up to people. But I had people telling me I need to vlog more, which is not my expertise, but I've been watching lots of people that vlog. I have certain channels. Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me with the E40 stuff right now. Hilarious. My cheeks are turning red. I'm starting to get little. But vlogging's not my thing, but I'm subscribed to a lot of YouTube channels. I have certain people that I really enjoy watching. Brie Renee is one of my favorites. I really like her. I like how she does her stuff. And I like Kev on Stage's wife. I like how she does her vlog setup. So I've been watching people's vlogs and kind of getting a feel of, oh, I like this, I like that. So that way I can see how to tweak what I'm doing. But I've gotten really fun. I put up one in August and I was told I was a little corny because I had sound effects in it, but I had fun doing it, so that's all that matters to me. And it did get engagement, and I had people texting me comments, and I'm like, leave them on the video. That's where the comments should go because the rest of the world needs to see it. I need that engagement. So just a little tidbit for anybody that you know on YouTube, the comments go on the video. It really helps us out when you do that. So I'm really, you know, excited about that. So, I'm trying to think upcoming projects. A lot of the time I don't know until they're set in stone, and I don't really want to give stuff away too soon, prematurely, because anything can happen. But, I got a lot of stuff in the works to get done, and I'm really, really excited about everybody that I've collaborated with, that I'm going to collaborate with, upcoming ventures, new, I guess you could say, videos, ideas that I have in my head. Just enjoying making content because it is an outlet. I just don't like the editing. Actually, I'm getting more enjoyment out of the editing now because I am being able to be a little more creative. So I take that back. Again, we are going to plan another event. So look for more info on that. And just remember, the earlier you register, the better it is for you to secure your spot when we're having these events. And I know a lot of the time people like to wait to the last minute. Now, editing it's a job. It's a full-time job in itself, and you really got to sit down and dedicate the time. And sometimes that becomes a job. Thank you. Happy 2-year anniversary. I'm so excited. Like, I've really been doing this for 2 years. That is absolutely insane. Oh, and because of all of this, I have now hit, I forgot, it's the highest level at Total Wine and More. And I'm really excited about that because now I get to go to classes for free. So if I text you and be like, hey, want to go to this class, that means just come. We don't have to pay anymore. So I was really excited about that because I feel like now I'm an alcoholic. But hey, oh, it's called Grand Reserve. So I'm really excited about that. And I finally hit that. So that's a good thing. And let's see. This has personally affected me in a lot of ways. I can honestly say thank you guys. I am a wino. I'm really excited. I'm really excited. This has just been such an amazing journey. I will admit that it has helped me with staying more focused on myself versus looking for validation from others. When at first my feelings would be so hurt if I wasn't hearing from certain people, oh, you did this, or you did that. This is amazing. Yeah, I am a professional alcoholic. That is okay. I am a wino. I think wino is one of my hashtags that I use on Instagram. So I'll take that. But now I got to start hashtagging professional alcoholic. That sounds good. But I've learned to step out of the looking for validation from others. And I think that just was one of those that I needed, not just in the wine journey, but also in my personal life, because I'm not going to please everybody, and that's okay. I'm learning to become okay with that. As long as I am happy and I know that I'm making somewhat of an impact, then what more can I do? So that was one of my biggest lessons within this last year. And I'm really excited about that. I like the fact that, hi, Wendy. I like the fact that I'm reaching people, not realizing I'm reaching them. So it does kind of help me continue on. I like when I do get text, because not every comment can go on YouTube. Not everyone can comment and say, oh, well, X, Y, and Z. But I do sometimes get texts from people that tell me, oh, I was watching, the replay of one of your episodes, and it really hit home with me because I'm dealing with X, Y, and Z, and it kind of helped me put things into perspective. And that makes me feel good. So that kind of helps motivate me as well to keep going, because you don't know how things, I don't care if it's just one person that I've helped in, that particular episode. It does make me feel good, because if you are able to positively affect someone's life, that is one of the best things that you can do. So that kind of keeps me going as well. But just knowing that I have something to look forward to that I'm genuinely passionate about, this has been the greatest reward of everything. And I can't thank you guys enough for kind of keeping me going as well, just sending me positive motivation, texting me, letting me know that you liked what I did. That it does make me feel good. It does make me excited when you send me events that you see that you think that I should be a part of. It really is just it becomes overwhelming sometime with the joy that I have. So I love it. I thank you guys for supporting me, because like I said, you guys could be watching anybody else's content and you still consistently watch my stuff, and it makes me happy, and I'm proud to be doing what I'm doing. So I truly thank you guys. And I guess because I was told I need to light my candle and make a wish, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I don't know. I'm not supposed to sing, am I? I don't think I'm supposed to sing. But I guess I'm supposed to make that wish, right? Can't tell you what I wish for, it won't come true. But thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I am, like I said, I am really excited. I've learned some lessons throughout this journey, so I'm really excited about that evolution as well. I'm looking forward to bringing you guys more bottles of wine with more guests, going to more places that are about wine. And if I invite you and you can't make it, but you know, you want me to let you know about future things, just let me know. I don't know. Somebody told me I should start a newsletter. I don't know if would you guys be interested in that? I guess I should say. So if you'd be interested in a newsletter, I'll go ahead and look into doing that. Just let me know in the comments that you would like to see that, and I'll do it. I mean, I don't mind. It's fun. It's another aspect of it. So yeah. But again, thank you for joining me tonight. 2 years down, more to go. And I'm really, really excited and thankful. So I will see you next week. Like I said, with a guest. And oh, I gotta get that wine from him too. So yeah, I gotta go to 1010 Wine. And we are there a lot of the time. So if you're ever looking for me to drink with you and you're in the LA area, we're in Inglewood at 1010 Wine a lot of the time. So you can meet us there. They do happy hour all day on Thursdays, and you cannot beat their happy hour prices. So we love them. We support them. We are true to 1010 Wine and events. So, but I'll see you guys next week. Thanks again for joining me. Cheers to 2 years.